What's up, guys? In today's video I'll be going over some attachment options for your mini excavator. This one's ordered off of Alibaba. A couple came with it, and I ordered some afterwards from the same company, so follow along. So when I ordered this mini excavator off of Alibaba, I ordered it with the auger and the normal size bucket that we got right here. However, I found that when I was trenching, this one can be a little bit big for trenching, and you have unnecessary amount of fill dirt that you need to put in or backfill. So I got this trenching bucket after the fact, and since the shipping doesn't cost all that much if you have one or two, I also got this one. I think it's called a ripper, and in this video I'll show you using these. Now when it comes to this auger, the hardest part is attaching it. It is quite heavy, so if you have the auger motor and the auger itself attached together, when you go ahead and attach it to the excavator, then it is very heavy. But it works very, very well. All you have to do is, once attached it, just flip this connection over here so that it will go to the auger instead of the what do you call that, the thumb. And in my mini excavator, I use this pedal. Now some of them have it on the controls up here. I would love to have that because I'm 6'2" and it's a little tight in here to move the foot around. But it works super well, as you'll see in the video. Now this little ripper, the idea I had for that one was to remove some roots. And yes, it can remove roots, but this excavator, which is called SD25B, so I thought it was a 2.5 ton, but it's actually supposed to be a 3 ton. And this one is a little light on the back, so when I start to rip, I tip forward quite a bit. Even with the blade down, I just don't have enough power or weight to rip any big roots out. I can rip out maybe a small tree, but other than that, it's good for trenching. If you just have one conduit to put down, then that one is awesome. Now this trenching bucket here is probably my favorite attachment because you don't do a whole bunch of digging, but you have so much power. So if you're just putting down a pipe that don't need a whole lot of clearance on both sides, then that is the go-to. It is half of the width. If you look at that one, compare to the main bucket, you got about half of the trench that you need to backfill. So when I did a French drain out here and I used the big bucket, man, it took me forever to fill it in, and also I used so much rock. With that one, it would have been about half of the rock. Now the big boy bucket is obviously the number one to go to when it comes to moving dirt around. I've dug big ditches with this one and it does a fantastic job. You also have this hook on the back so you can lift logs if you can't clamp them with between the bucket and the thumb. You can just put some webbing around it and attach it to the back there and lift it. Alright guys, that is it. I hope you enjoy the tour of my different Alibaba excavator attachments. If you were going to order one of these, I would suggest starting with these 4 and then going up from there. But these have been very helpful and they all have their own function. Please like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll see you in the next one.